A little bit longer than it should, but hey. All right, we are going to get started. This is our herb of the night. We're going to be quick because we're running late, but this is a very important one and we might have to do it a little bit later. It's so important. So this is a plant that is annual herb growing 60 to 120 centimeters. Seeds of this plant is oblong, flat, brownish black in color. Seeds are kidney shaped with a bitter taste and very unpleasant odor. This plant contains simple, rounded, and micronate leaves at apex. Flowers of this plant are yellow, bluish purple colored. Roots are small, about 5 millimeters long, and slightly compressed. Now, it looks like about any other little green plant, and you would see, and of course, as it says, the kidney shaped and bitter taste, but it is a very powerful plant. It is an important herb used in the Indian medicine system from ancient times and still providing various herbal remedies to mankind. This plant is a chemoprotective, anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and it's amazing that a lot of these things have the same similarities of the inflammatory and antioxidants and antimicrobial in nature. Most effective feature of this plant is that every part is useful because of its medical properties, but the seeds are most effective to cure various disorders. Seeds of this plant are anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, cardiac. It goes on and on and on, right? So the main thing that what this does is what I've found, what I've heard, still in the process of trying to use it, that this is a plant that is indigenous for bone cancer. Now, we know someone who has this, so we're going to try to get this in their hands and see if it works. And just like with all things, we try it and we see if it works. If it works, then the more the better, the more for everyone involved. It is, let's see, it helps with skin rash, infections associated with skin. It is also a blood purifying properties. For some reason, it seems like a lot of these blood purifiers, whether it be through the kidneys, the liver, or the blood itself, help these various diseases, and most of them known as cancer, whether it's leukemia, lymphoma, or the bone density, or the blood disease, or bone disease, or the cancer that they call bone cancer, which is very devastating, very cruel thing. Have you ever seen it, the way it works? So this hopefully will combat that. We know that there's nothing we can do when it's our time, and we also put in the prayers and the time and the fasting and all the things we should do. But this hopefully is another very potent plant that can help various different people. And we are hoping, this is another new one that I found, that we're hoping that it can help in many different cases. It is widely distributed in the tropical and subtropical regions throughout the world. It is native of China and South Africa and India. And this plant is easily available in the plains, especially if it's found in the semi-arid regions of India. So if you can find these things, and a lot of them I found is India, Sri Lanka, or different places like this, that you can actually find these and order it. And hopefully it is the most organic, just the plant is what we're trying to get, right? Different names of it and what it's being called. If you know, not to go into any of these different religions or anything, but some of these are old. Sanskrit is back to like almost Paleo Hebrew time. So anything that's that old obviously should work for something. because if they've been using it for 4,000 years or something like that, then obviously it still works, or somebody would have probably just threw it in the garbage can and said that is garbage, right? So anything that we see that has been around the world and many people have used it, that's why I'm showing this, is the names from all the different, from Germans, all over Bangladesh, Arabic. If it's been around the world this much, then obviously it hopefully will do something. Again, as far as I'm concerned, we're still in the process of it, but when we see something that's been used around the world, around for that many years, then it gives us hope that we can found something that we can help each other and hopefully put it to use, put it to good use. With all that being said, we are going to just leave it at that and probably do a little bit more later and get them a little bit more in depth about it. But for right now, we're just going to put it out there and try to actually see if this works. There's a couple people we know that we can try to put this in the hands of, and only time and prayers will tell if this works or not. If it works, we'll let you know, and if not, we'll let you know that too, because we got to be honest and truthful with all things. So if there's any questions or comments, if not, we can